How long has it been since there's been a good, like, big budget, like, parkour game? I know there's, like, Mirror's Edge Catalyst or whatever, but I heard that it was very poorly received because, or I'm not sure if it's like the story or I think maybe a mix of the story and other stuff, but one thing that got me the most when I was reading up on Mirror's Edge Catalyst, why the fuck is there an a progression skill tree in a parkour game when in Mirror's Edge 1 you had everything you could ever do straight from the get-go, and levels were designed from playing it simply to, if you knew what you were doing, you can do all the cool little tricks and shortcuts from level 1, like, if you played around enough. But now it's just, oh, you have to fill out this skill tree, and it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. You need a sense of progression. From a pride and accomplishment. I mean, that's just the state of how a lot of games are designed nowadays, and also just like, not really the devs' problem, but also the people. Cause often you see people whining about not having progression in their games to feel like they've achieved something. Back in my day, we used to play CS 1.6. We didn't get shit after we won our matches, and we had fun with everything we did. No fancy bells or whistle cosmetics and like prestiging and blah blah blah. But now it's like people complain about a lot of things. I even read take it for a grain of salt, a thread on Reddit that was talking about or on r/games that was talking about Call of Duty esports switching from consoles to PCs, and the COD community, and I'm not sure if it's like the players or the community or both, are pretty upset for some freaking reason going from console to PC. I'm like, you fucking what? Like, first of all, that's so dumb that you'll be fanboying that hard, just like, well, why are we gonna play on console? Why not play on shitty PC? And it's just like, bruh, I mean, if you still want to play on the controller, you can still play on the goddamn controller. You'll be at a disadvantage against keyboard users for giving precision and snappiness of aim and all, and whatever else you can kind of make up on that pros and cons list. But I also remember digging through the comments in that thread. Is it really true that the COD community complained about the concept of skill-based matchmaking? I'm like, really? I mean, I could see that. I can see them complaining, but oh my goodness. Also, where is this extra room? Is it extra room in basement 3? In the back room? Just want to pwn noobs with your noob tube though? I mean, that is from when I was like having a late night discussion with a friend of mine about the whole COD thing. Like, isn't that the intent? So that you can have like the 1 or 2 people. Oh god damn it! You can have the 1 or 2 people who are put in a match of people completely and entirely unskilled, so that they have those like super awesome, feel good, like stomp or one-sided stomp games with like kill streaks galore, and up to like, at least in Modern Warfare 2, like that quick build-up for a tactical nuke can just end the game right there. You know, the whole rich get richer kind of feeling with all the kill streaks and all, and people who've died a lot, or just like cannon fodder. Like, yeah, help them rack up that score, because this game doesn't have any sort of skill-based matchmaking. Not that there's really much team play, I would imagine, in COD matches, unless you play objective-based modes with a few people, which is the format, if I remember correctly. Is it like, I think it's like 3v3 formats, right, in COD? Slim, huh? Skill. No, not skill itself, but skill-based matchmaking with, like, a ranking system to try to evenly queue people instead of having one-sided stomps from, like, 1 or 2 godly players and, like, a match of 14 to 30 other people that are just there to rack up score. Rack up score on. Because if you missed the initial context, like, I was talking about how I saw this Reddit thread that was talking about COD esports switching from consoles to PCs, and the community or players, I'm not sure which one or if it's both, were complaining. I'm just like, really? And then, like, just digging through Reddit comments, like, of people discussing the matter. It's like, well, these are the kind of people who complain about having skill-based matchmaking in their games. I'm like, oh. This is the kind of people we're dealing with, Otherwise, if you have probably in my head, if there was, like, perfect or decent skill-based matchmaking in a COD game, then what was it? I can see where some problems might lie in terms of, like, or okay, I don't say problems like in a really bad way, but it's like, you know, the whole concept of kill streaks and, like, all the big fancy stuff you can get. Yeah. Wait, why am I going here? But it's like, imagine trying to get any kill streaks going in a evenly skilled, like, matchmaking queue. So then people don't get that feel-good moment of, oh man, look at how I'm destroying these guys. Let me put in like a UAV, airstrike, helicopter, nuke, God knows whatever else like they had for kill streaks. And then if you have skill-based matchmaking, you don't really get those moments. Because that's just under the assumption that with enough skilled players, they wouldn't really get themselves that high in kill streak, maybe, question mark? I don't know. On doggos. Oh yeah, the doggos. How about the system that matches you up with people who get loot boxes you don't have? Oh yeah, there was that whole Activision... What was it? That whole Activision patent where they tried to design a system to pressure people into... Are you kidding me? Pressure people into buying into the microtransactions. Where it's like, oh, if you don't have what was it? If you don't have certain like microtransaction items or whatever, then it pairs up with people that do, or with weapons and other stuff. Or what was this, like, no, not just like cosmetic stuff, or actually no, like, what was that concept? It was like it was something along the lines of, like, you start off the game with, you know, the base guns and equipment, and then they pair you up with people who've been playing more, who have all the good shit. So then when you get wrecked by them, because that's assuming, you know, older players with more stuff would most of the time wreck people with subpar weaponry, you know, who are at a objective disadvantage regardless of skill level. So then when they get wrecked by it, they go, oh man, like who the hell, like how the hell did this guy kill me? And then the system goes to their kill cam, or it shows you which weapon you get killed by with some details or whatever. It's like, man, if only I had that kind of gun or something, then I can stomp too. And then there would be microtransactions to set it up so that you can skip progression and directly buy what you want. Which, like, and I guess if Activision were to find an excuse to, or a legitimate excuse for the systems, like, oh, it's not pay to win. I mean, you get it just by playing the game. And it's like, yeah, well, it's locked behind levels upon levels of progression. So then people who want the stuff now and feel like, man, I want it now. And then they go spend money, buy that weapon, and because they have some good stuff now, the matchmaking would put them up against people of lower, like, gear value or whatever. And then they'd have that, like, feel-good feeling of... feel-good feeling. Like, they'd have that, dopamine rush of, like, oh, yeah, it's like, look at my new gun and how much I'm wrecking everyone, oh, boy. And then it probably creates a loop of them pressuring them to buy in more and more, or something like that. It's like, it's all a very, like, malicious system to squeeze money out of people and just like have everyone kind of buy into it, at least like from the designers and shareholders perspective of how they would like to make money out of these games or something like that. I don't know. I remember Jim Sterling made a whole and a bunch of other YouTubers made like a video pointing this stuff out when the patent thing made the news for a week or two. I'm like, holy shit, like this issue is very, very out of hand, like even to the point where they try to match you up at a disadvantage to get you to buy into their stuff. AAA gaming, everyone. State of the industry. Make people feel good for playing an imbalanced game. Essentially, yeah. And like, there are probably so many ways I could have shortened what I said more eloquently, but I'm not a man of smart words. Excuse me. But yeah, that like... Actually, I mean, I don't really have any much else sound that matter, but yeah, it's crazy world we live in at this point. Also, wait, what's the? We can use a tent real quick. Man, makes me miss, like, the other days of how things were done with, like, I mean, like, I'm sure it's still, you know, there, it's just that more people would just, or more games typically have a matchmaking button instead of, like, a server list to choose from. So then, actually, wait, where am I going at this point? I forgot where I'm going with my own points, but basically, I miss the good old days. I mean, they're still there, but the current environment is rather different. So even if the stuff's still there, it's not the same as it used to be. Okay, so how am I supposed to get to the back room? Cause the thing said, if you want the XP egg, find the back room in basement 3. But I went to basement 3, but where do I go? Cause I already went to basement 3, lowered the water, and checked around there, but I didn't see anything. I checked all the walls. Unless I was supposed to continue down the intended route, and then there would be like a side path or something? Yeah, no, they don't tell you anymore. But yeah, also speaking of Activision, is anyone else totally excited to hear about the next BlizzCon? Oh boy. Oh yeah, wait. Did anyone catch the news about the whole BlizzCon thing? So you know how SpyCon? Yeah, Skylark knows what I'm talking about, and Sierra too. So, you know how BlizzCon last year, or just in general, is just about, you know, like the biggest things that are coming up, announcements, and other bits of excitement and whatever with Blizzard stuff. So this year, they're making it so that attendees have to download a sign-in app, so that, like, you know, it's like, you know how like with movie tickets, like, or whatever, you log in or show an email, it's like, oh, here's my tickets, scan, done. But this one, you have to like download an app to show them your ticket and everything to get in. It's like, okay, fair enough, what's so bad about that? Everything else. Cause this app, like, let me look for that Reddit thread. I'm trying to speak about it. Like, it asks for all kinds of personal permissions, and it's like super invasive of your privacy. Like, holy crap. And oh yeah, funnily enough, I guess you do need phones if you want to attend BlizzCon. Yeah, here it is. Or I can just show it on screen too, because like this is a very serious thing. So, in case anyone was thinking about looking into like BlizzCon or whatever, like, what was it? Hold on. So basically, you know, oh, if you want to go to BlizzCon, you need to download this app for a QR code. It's like, okay, whatever. But then someone looked into it. It reads your contact info, your location, which, like, when you think about it, kind of makes sense, because, like, you know, they like to see which people, or you know, ideally, if this wasn't malicious, they'd see which people were gravitating towards which part of the con to see where all the interest was at or something like that. Like, okay, I guess. But then, you know, even more precise location, ask permission to take pictures and photos, views your Wi-Fi connections, receives data, pairing with Bluetooth devices, prevents your device from sleeping, full network access, reads your battery statistics, some redundant permissions asking for some reason, run as startup, modifying system settings. And it's just, the fuck? Like, I don't know, there's like a lot to read here with some edits and whatever else, but yeah. As if things couldn't get any worse. We went from do you guys not have phones to you have to bring phones and we'll sell all of your info for even more money because the Lord knows we need it. Absolutely disgusting. Like, I'm not even much of a fan of Blizzard anymore ever since like Warcraft 3 days. Like that's was the peak and that's where I stopped, and thank God I stopped at the peak. Although I guess I did play a bit of Overwatch, but then that didn't really last long and I just got bored of the game in general, and I don't know. Like, I just wouldn't want to trust Blizzard with anything anymore. They got a lot of explaining to do, but it's not like they'll get themselves into a position where they'd have to do that unless they I missed the wall right here? But I was hugging the wall the last time. Oh my god. Okay, so what's XP egg? Oh. Oh. Double XP. Now imagine power leveling when you just bring a solo character with double XP. Oh, that sounds beautiful. Now I just need to get the espers first because I don't want to... I know that there's still better espers out there, I think. Or I would assume so. I haven't looked at the full list of espers with every single level of detail, but I'm pretty sure there must be espers with +3 to stats or something, because the better the stat growth, the more stats, or the more I can develop other stats when I cap out on stuff early, and then I can use the last several levels to try to raise up HP as much as possible. Although I heard that stamina is one of the hardest stats to raise in the game, but I wonder if there's like a sweet spot of how much stamina I'd want to build up for versus... Oh god damn it! I forgot to raise up the water. Like how much stamina I want to raise up for before just going, okay, I want to max out my vigor up to the soft cap or hard cap or whatever, and then focus on magic and HP and stuff. Oh, +2 is the highest? Oh, okay, okay. That puts my mind at ease a bit. I guess all that's left is... Actually, what other stats do we have left to get? Because I know we have +2 vigor, +2 magic, +2 stamina. Oh, we're missing speed. We need to find speed somewhere. It's somewhere out there. I just don't know where. And then we need to find, whenever the game lets us, we need to find stuff that gives better HP percent. Because let's say we get 100 HP at level up, it's only 110, and it's just like... Is that 10 extra HP from that level up worth more than 2 whole stamina, vigor, magic, or speed? Not really. So, yeah, we'll have to wait on that. Okay, let's raise up. Actually, no, wait. Oh no, I'm stupid. I think of the wrong lever. I'm getting my room locations mixed up. I was on the right way, but I keep backtracking the wrong way. Also, I forgot to cure Senkai's zombie status. Oops. There's no point in killing what's already dead. Power Demon. Yeah, kind of pointed that out earlier. It's like, Power Demon. And I hate backing out of the menus like accident like that. Oh, menu loading times. The original was Energy Demon. They totally could have gone for Energy Demon, although I guess I can see the power and energy thing, but... Cloud Wraith? Okay, yeah, I can kind of see that. Cloud Wraith sounds kind of neat, but if you were to translate it one-to-one, I mean, did they really not have enough? Wait, GBA Cloud Wraith. Oh, no, but is there like a character limit difference between GBA and SNES? I assume so, right? Even then, I probably would have accepted NRG. Demon or something dumb like that. Although, seeing the GBA has more room, that makes sense. The GBA is new and probably has better hardware. Actually, how is the hardware between the two of them specifically? And there's one thing I missed playing on the Game Boy when I was... What was it? Actually, no, I think I still have the ROMs for it, the book tie games. Although, unfortunately, I'm not sure if it's due to the ROM or the emulator I'm using, but the sunlight sensor, or it keeps saying the sunlight sensor isn't detected or it doesn't work, so it keeps soft locking the game. Although I'm not sure if that's some sort of anti-piracy thing as well. It could be that too. So I don't remember, but when I did play it, before I lost the original ROM, I had to re-download it a long time ago. It was pretty damn fun. I never beat the book tie games. It was a ton of fun. If I remember correctly, the book tie games were Japan and Europe only, right? It never... No, did it ever make it to North America? Or was it just, like, super unpopular and was, like... What was it? Or was it just not popular in NA and then just, like, removed... Or not even stocked for too long? Only Book Tai 1 made it? That's unfortunate. And if I remember correctly, Konami has the rights to the book tie game, so... Wasn't it Capcom? I thought it was Konami, wasn't it? Because in Metal Gear Solid 4, it had a reference to the Gundam Soul. where I think when you beat the game a certain way or look for rewards, you can have Snake get the Gundo soul. And funnily enough, he actually like raises the gun up and says "Sunlight." Yeah, I remember seeing that Easter egg video. Yeah, it definitely was Konami. Hey Wiz, how you doing? I was in Battle Network though. Huh. Yeah, wait, why was there a Battle Network Boktai crossover? And the crossover spanned from Mega Man's or Battle Networks 4 through 6. Although unfortunately, it was removed in 6 unless you used like unless you play the Japanese version with some kind of e-reader thing, or was it just like a link cable to a Boktai game or something like that? Or there's like something with the peripheral you had to do with Battle Network, right? Or Battle Network 6 in particular. I remember in I remember for Battle Network 5 there was a thing with Boktai 2 where you can have a link cable between the two games, and then you'd be in a mode where Django and Mega Man would both be fighting Shade Man, and the two of them would race between each other to see who would defeat Shade Man the quickest between the two different games. So you had yourself racing in Battle Network, or facing the Battle Network version of Shade Man, and then you'd have like the Boktai boss fight style on the Boktai game facing Shade Man, and I thought that was super cool when I looked up that video. Like, Mega Man and Django working together to purify Shade Man. I'm not sure if there's like a story thing necessarily, but maybe if there was a story thing, was this something along the lines of like Shade Man trying to manifest in two worlds at the same time, and they banded together to put him down at the same time before he got resurrected or something? I don't know. I don't remember, but yeah, basically it was pretty cool. I remember I spammed the crap out of the Gundo Soul items in Battle Networks 4 and 5. I don't remember 6. It was still there in 6 since the Japanese version had it. Daryl sleeps here. Question mark? Oh. Oh no. A Dullahan? Oh no. Wait, oh, holy? Prawn attack wait. No, I couldn't read it all. Oh wait, reflect? You have to fight Neo using Auto and Granblue. Good luck with that, Jace. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, that did F all for damage. No, not the insta kill. Oh my god. You know what, just use drill. I don't want the insta kill proc going off. Ah, missed. Cure too? It knows cure? Huh. Oh, it's okay, nearly dead. Weak against fire, ice. Just fire and ice. Morning Star? Oh. Nah, where's my triple bar? Oh no, he's dead! Damn it! Why can it hit Senkai or Diz? I don't remember the other, the Blitz for regen. Absolute zero. Oh, that's field wide, isn't it? Fuck. I just casted Cure, come on. Oh, come on! You realize this version fixed the Phoenix down thing? Okay, there we go, finally. I got something right. Huh. Oh, wait, heal. This brings back a lot of memories. This experimental airship is probably a bit unstable. You can't be serious. What are you trying to prove? Watch your step. If something should happen to me, the Falcon's yours. Nonsense! I'll win the Falcon for you when I whip you in a race. You better clear out of my way, big talk buster. Around the world in 80 days? There's nothing like flying. Come on, stop lagging back there. Or do you like chewing on my wake? Listen to you. This time's for real. I'm going to break every record. I'll be known as the woman who flew closest to the stars. Be back before sunset. I'll be waiting for you on our hill. And wait, he did. The wreck of the Falcon was found a full year later in a distant land. I restored the craft, then I put it to rest down here. This is the Falcon? I put it in storage. I couldn't bear to look at it. But now, it just may save us. Falcon. Wait, we can go underwater with this thing? I think we're, I finally think we're gonna pull this off. We can attack, Kefka's tower from the air. The Falcon's, going to give us one last chance at that guy. First, we need to find our friends. Right, first things first. For once I feel hopeful. And the iconic bird. Hey, a bird! Oh look, a pretty butterfly. Is that signaling me where to go next? Which city was that? Because I don't remember. Senkai, follow that bird. But why? I don't know. Something inside me just tells me it's important. Time to finish the game prematurely. You want to go again? No, I'm pretty sure I need a little bit more health than what I have right now. If I'm gonna do that. I'm just wondering, can you seriously finish the game prematurely, or is it like, do you have to find everyone before you can do that? That'd be pretty funny if you could just go straight for Kefka's tower even though everyone said, oh, let's find our friends first. I was like, nah, let's save the world and then find our friends. Like, yo guys, we beat Kefka! Woo! What are you guys up to now? I was like, wait, you didn't get us? I was like, okay. Not sure about right now, but you don't need to get everyone? Oh, that's interesting. Is there like a different, like, are there different variations of the ending or cutscenes you'd see at Kefka's tower if you don't have everyone? Or I shouldn't go now. I wonder what makes you say that. I don't see a problem. It does affect the ending? Aw. I mean, it would make sense if you didn't get everyone and then you proceed to end the game anyways. Also, do they pull... I'm just wondering, did they pull a Final Fantasy V and alter the ending based on who's left alive or not in the final boss fight? Also, these things hurt! God damn! Don't think so? Okay, thank goodness. Wait, I was surprised to hear about... ow. I was surprised to hear about, Final Fantasy V. Hey, Patchy. You gonna sleep now? Alright, have a nice night, Patchy. You got a trap and Sumanai. Not only did I beat FF5 soon enough, but I kept everyone alive. I am a god in FF5. Why is that guy running in circles? Hey, you got France. Sure. Involuntary speedrun. Not to mention, surprisingly, first try. First try, lower level than expected. Without the help of Meteor and Holy and whatever else I could have gotten from the Magic Tower, whatever it's called. Why is this guy running spastically? Oh, compass to the right. To the right of the treasure chest. Treasure chest. Uncovered a secret so awesome I had to run and hide. A knight came through here, he was amazing, but his heart was full of chaos. A knight? Cyan? No. Wait, what other knight unit do we have? Your own past can be your worst enemy. Friends and family, gotta let them go. You know that guy in Zozo that this place is dangerous? He's the only guy in town who tells the truth. Maybe he can help you. Oh, we can go back to Zozo? Recently Lola has been receiving a lot of letters. Oh! Look! My boyfriend in Mobile sent me all these flowers. They're all handmade of silk and these letters he's written to me. Hey, Senkai. But wasn't Mobliz demolished by Kefka? Someone else must have written these. My beloved Lola, we're still busy trying to rebuild this town. If all goes well, I'll be able to come home to you soon. His handwriting. It looks a lot like Hubu's, but where is he mailing this from? Or where is he mailing them from? Wait. Could you please attach this reply to a carrier pigeon? Do this favor for Lola? Sure. Thank you. Hey, Disc. Wait, so Hobo was the one making the letters? And not... What happened to the bedridden guy then? Unless he somehow contacted Hobo and asked him to write in his place. Don't tell me I gotta remember where this is. So go southwest. No, not southwest. North. Okay, north to that place. Used to be a thief, I climbed the tower of Kefka's followers in spite of the danger, but I got hurt and had to turn back after the first treasure room. Tower of Kefka's followers. So I can go there for some loot? But I assume it's... If that guy couldn't make it past the first floor, it might be a challenge thing. Sure can. Oh, Monkas. Am I gonna get a repeat of FF5 and get meteored in the face and wiped? Before I get my first turn. Oh my... Oh yeah, here's the falchion. Oh, it's even better than the enhancers we have, actually. Swordbreaker. Randomly evasion, huh? We'll wait on this until we get other people. Yeah, because I'll keep the... Actually, hold on. Because I'll keep the enhancers on Celis since that's how we're powering her up. So that means... Locke and Edgar... Edgar has the... has a sword, though. I'll check what's out... I'll check out, the stats on the sword he has right now. Let me see. So let me check Maneater. So 146, but then the sword was 176. But this one deals double damage to human targets. So 30 extra power. Actually I think it might just be better because I don't really do normal attacks as often as I maybe should? I'm not sure. Like, does there, like, is there a point at which I just go, I'm better off attacking normally than using Edgar's tools. Learn a lot about our new world from thieves and travelers. What should I talk about? What happened to Narsh? Oh, is that just where it is? Okay. Oh. So there's Narsh, the Velt, and I guess this is my other opportunity to learn more stuff with, Gao again. Doma Castle. So basically on this long strip of land on the northeast are the 3 locations there. Then I can get more people. So Velt would have to be Gao. Narsh, I'm not sure. I assume either Terra or Locke. Oh, so then you go to the Serpent Trench. A spell ago, some oddball came strolling through, cut calling people thou. Gao. He's been here. Crystal Shield. Helm. An Oath Veil. Dark Year? Sounds edgy. The Tau Robe. Let me check the Oath Veil and get one Dark Year. So rip the sword I could have gotten. Well, there's an easy way to make gil but not overlevel yourself. Although I'm sure there's some fights I can farm with little XP gained. Dark Gear. So I lose out on a whole lot of power, but I gain a lot of speed and a good amount of defenses. I'd say that's worth it, so we don't get like one shot or something like that. Oath Veil. That's what I bought it for. Does the Oath Veil have anything? No. I might just have to save that then. But that's a waste of money. Dark Gear don't have. Crystal Mail. Shield. We could go for that. We don't really need the Stout Spear anymore. Actually, where do you get the Stout Spear? Is it like a purchasable item, or is it like a... Hold on. The Stout Spear... Oh, so you can buy it, so that means it's not going to be useful in the arena. So we could go buy Crystal Shield here and pass it on to Edgar. Because I'm pretty sure Sabin can't use it. Yep. And a good upgrade too. 11 extra magic, 16 extra physical. Alright, I think we spent enough money for now. So wait, they said... A secret so awesome. I thought I found a secret, but it was just... God damn it. I thought I found a secret here. Huh. Where... Is there a secret here? To the right? Or a treasure chest to the right? What's he talking about? Is there like a hidden thing over here? What's going on with that? Also, can we go inside the ship? Yeah. How's it look? We never saw the interior of this thing. Oh. Hey. Why is there just a chair like this? Why does it feel like some kind of interrogation room more than just a place to just sit still and relax more than anything? Oh, so this is the lobby where we have all of our party members gather. What if we go lower? The engine room. I guess we don't really have anything else here. So it's just engine, lobby, and that's about it. Unfortunately, we don't have people offering free refreshments. Alright, so let's go to... I assume this is Zozo? Super Robot Wars Tiazal? I don't know anything about Super Robot Wars. I think the most I know is that it's a it's a series that's been out for a long while now, right? Or was it? We need to go up north. Oh wait, why am I talking to this Esperba? No, I didn't mean to read through the tutorial again. Oh. Oh wait, they still have monsters that probably pickpocket you and stuff. Oh wait, it's still the same enemies. Huh. It's not even like stronger variations. Alright, then this place is not really too bad to get through. Actually, no, there's no need to... I don't think there's a need to go through... Actually, how... What new stuff is there in this place? Because I'm not sure if, like, if this place didn't really get touched, I really don't want to retread old ground, but... I mean, like, I had to find out myself, but... I think I'll... Oh, is that always there? Climb the stairs of the pub sign. You can find a path leading to Mount Zozo. Didn't they say everyone lies in Zozo? So... Actually, wait. Wasn't there a building somewhere here that was a locked door? A rust solvent. So basically, don't go for the pub, right? Or, screw it. Yeah, why is Zozo the one place that didn't really change or get touched? Is it because the place is, like, run down as it is? Did, like, Kefka show mercy on this town of all places? Like, man, what a dump! I didn't need to do any work on this place. Like, this town's in ruins before I even touched it, man! It's just its own place that doesn't have anything to do with the world. Yeah, it's its own special little world. Hell, even the monsters that inhabit this place never changed. Can't destroy a town that's already been destroyed. So that's their secret of surviving. Just run down the town so that Kefka glosses over it. It's like, oh, this town's already ruined? Okay. We don't need to do it. I can just look for a different town then. And they're spared. Yeah, there it is. That guy wasn't lying. Oh, wait, was that the guy that said this place is dangerous? Then it has to be then. Oh, hello, Recolor. Oh, the uppercut block. No 1v1 this time. Mugu Mugu. Huh. I wonder if there really is anything new in Zozo, or if it's because it's like it's a place that's in its own little world that there's nothing new aside from this path to Mount Zozo. Huh. Maybe I'll check it out after we run through this place. Also, what did Cav have? Ifrit, Vigor. Oh, alright, we need to switch Bismarck then. Okay, so Senkai's up next, but he's the one that has Zone Seeker because we'll be using slots more often. Even though I guess it would be more preferable to auto attack, but I like my slot machines. I swear I don't have a gambling problem. Huh. Also, did that guy in the Miranda town mean anything when he was saying something about the treasure chest to the— Hey! I want my money back! Like, did he say anything about, or not say anything, well, or what was I gonna say again before that? Bear stole my money. It's like, what treasure chest was that random guy babbling on about?